Hey everyone, Organic Stacker, and I'm back again today with another health and wealth building video for you. Today's video is going to be really quick because I wanted to touch base on what's going on with the current tariff situation. As you know, if you've been following the news, Trump's trade policies are changing extremely fast. That's why I have this video up for you today to keep you fully in the know as into what the current tariff conditions are, what's changed, who's responding, and what this could mean for you. Now, please remember these videos are not financial or medical advice, so please do your own research. And if you do find these videos useful, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And with that, let's go. So, here's the headline. Just today, President Trump hits pause on most of his reciprocal tariffs, but not all of them. So, after weeks of rolling out hefty duties like 25% on Canada and Mexico, 20% on the EU, and a wild 54% on China, he announced a 90-day pause on those country-specific reciprocal tariffs. That means those nations are back to a 10% baseline tariff. So why the shift? When Trump was asked on on Truth Social, he said, because countries are getting yippy and the market is looking glum. With that news, the Dow raised almost 3,000 points. Impressive. Unfortunately, China didn't get the memo. They just jumped from 104% to 125% jaw-dropping tariff. Unbelievable. And China is not staying quiet. Hours after Trump's latest move, they fired right back, raising their retaliatory tariffs on US goods from 34% to 84%. That kicks in today. This tit for tat between the US and China started last week, with both sides slapping each other with a 34% tariff. Trump upped it to 50% yesterday, and now it's a full on trade war escalation. China's Commerce Ministry says it's all about protecting and safeguarding China's rights. But it's got global markets completely rattled, and analysts are warning that prices for goods coming out of China could skyrocket by the end of the year. Ugh. Now, it's not just China. Other countries are in the mix as well. The EU just greenlit regulatory tariffs on 23 billion of US goods like corn and steel. That starts next Tuesday. They are calling Trump's aluminum and steel duties completely unjustified. Canada's already got a 20% tariff on 30 billion of US goods since last March. And they're not backing down anytime soon. Spain, Japan, and even New Zealand are discussing countermeasures, while some, like the UK, are trying to negotiate deals to hopefully dodge a lot of this chaos. And here's one more fun fact. Canada and Mexico's 25% tariff from March still applies to USMCA goods, even though the White House forgot to list them at first. So it's kind of glum out there. So what's the takeaway? Prices are still climbing. So think of things like groceries, cars, and tech, because you still have this 10% baseline tariff still sticking around. And China's 125% duty is probably going to hit us pretty hard. Experts like JP Morgan say there's a 60% chance of global turndown if this keeps up. So we should stay buckled up. Trump's team is insisting that this is all about putting America first. But with allies and rivals pushing back, it's really hard to see where we're going to actually end up or where we're going to land in the next 90 days. So that was it. That was my quick tariff update. I wanted to keep you up to speed as of April 9th, 2025. I hope you found this video useful and inspiring, and it helps you to go out to learn more, not only about the tariffs, but gold, silver, crypto, and other ways to increase your health and wealth. And as always, I appreciate you so much for stopping by. And remember, if you don't stack your health, you can't stack your wealth. Organic Stacker. Talk to you soon.